Let's go in somebody video on the Hex Bonnie plush. Let's get into it. This plush released around October last year. I received it yesterday, but there was a huge shipping error with Hex where I think shipping got delayed by like 6 months. So any orders that were ordered in around October didn't ship out till I think like late March. So I finally received him today, and he's very cool. Definitely one of my favourite FNAF plush I own currently. He's very cool. He's obviously, you know, all the Hex features. Take his arms off, legs off, not do that, he'll fall over. But yeah, he's very good. They have fixed one of the major issues with him that I've seen, is that his ear, is that they've added some more, something in the ears to keep it standing up straight. Because I've seen in previous reviews from about a month ago when the first shipment of these guys came out, so the ear wasn't supported enough, so the tag made it like flop around quite easy. But that's not the issue anymore. It stays perfectly fine now. It's good. There is less support on this ear, which I have noticed, but like it's not an issue because it's like pulling the weight down. However, there's weight on this one because of the tag. So we have fixed that, which is good. Okay, moving down to the face, you see I have the little string coming out of the eye, but it's not a huge issue. Like, I'm not that concerned. His nose is about the same size as the Bonnie one. I'll show you here. That it is bigger. Yeah, actually, here's just a quick comparison to Bonnie. He's definitely a lot bigger, but it could be bigger if he's like this. What's it, handstand? But I mean, he's doing the splits a little bit, but you know. Yeah, you see he's a lot bigger than Bonnie, which makes him worth the value, in my opinion. I see the buck tooth is alright. It's weird because this is our first technically canon design of unwithered Bonnie. Well, it's not unwithered, but like, you know, the face. And him having a buck tooth, I don't know if that's canon or not, which is kind of like actually we can see on the card. You see the card is like, it's technically what he looks like, but it's like, he probably doesn't have the buck tooth. I wouldn't imagine he does. But it's probably, I assume it wasn't very like, they don't care enough to be like, oh, change it, whatever. So yeah, and the mouth, the jaw is very very big. It's more noticeable when you take the mask off, but I'll do that in a second. But one of my biggest issues is that there's like a weird, it's like weirdly like upsided, like the jaw, like there's a little bit sticking out, and I would cut that off. I don't want to cut it or anything. I'm trying to push it in a bit because it makes it look like the mouth is like off center. You see it like the tooth's there, but it looks like the point of the jaw should be here, which is an issue. Oh shit! But if I push it down a little bit, it works a lot more. I tried it on camera, but it's kind of hard to do. Oh, he's falling over. But yeah, it's this leg, and let me just. Oh, okay, no, okay. No, I'm just gonna take the legs off. But yeah, as you can see, I think it looks fine. The jaws, when you got the mask on, it looks pretty good. As long as you can get it in the right position. Obviously, you can see the wires at the top, but you know, you can't see them from the front face value. I'm taking the mask off. The mask is probably my biggest issue with it. It's that the magnet with it, which I'll get to in a minute. Oh, look at these fucking legs, oh my god. I fixed the legs so it should be alright now. Anyway, but yeah, taking the mask off. The magnet in the mask is the strongest in the entire, oh my fucking, not again. Yeah, I'm on a bed, so it's not a flat surface when it's stand properly. Yeah, the magnet in the face is the strongest magnet out of all of them, which is an issue. I mean, it could, because like, right, you can see here. You see my issue, right? You can see the outline where the hole's supposed to be, and this is where it is. You can see it's off center. I can move it back into place. Let me just try it. It's supposed to do one hand. See it? I can move it back into place, but there's also a second magnet inside the head here, which is up in this corner right here. I have to very much move it back into place. But yeah. The magnets aren't placed enough in the head for it to connect straight. So if I just like, if I have to put my fingers to kind of block the magnet so I can like properly put it on how I want to put it on, because as you can see, if I just go like this, it will do that, and it's hard to kind of sort the magnet out on the face. It's like, it's hard to, you gotta kind of push it around a bit to try to get it to properly sit on. Oh my, the fucking leg. Right. Oh my god, right, I'll sort it out again. I know what the issue with the leg is, but I'll get someone else to the leg. But yeah, that's the biggest issue is the magnet itself. It moves around very often. Like, the magnets, because obviously the magnets, they move with each other, but there's nothing holding this in place, so it goes anywhere. So it's hard to put it on directly, like straight. You have to kind of like, you have to manually do it yourself. You can't just like, you know, you can't just throw it and it will just go on like all the other parts do, which is an issue, which I think is kind of annoying. The wires on the face look fine. I'm glad there's enough black and red, because there's an issue with the arm of too much red and too much black, and we'll get to that. But as you can see, it looks quite good. Like, there being an absence of an endo isn't that big of a deal. It's a lot more like, it's a lot more problem on the U2s, because the U2s one is definitely a lot weirder, but I think it's because they made the entire like face black. If they had done that with the U2s, it probably would have like been fine as well, but because they did the endo, anyway, it's the review on this thing, not the U2s. But yeah, as you can see, it looks fine from the front, but like on the side, it's very noticeable, especially with like the up curve. Especially it kind of slants upwards a little bit, which is a bit of an issue, but it's not like, you know, who gives a fuck. Again, the face just looks really nice. It's a really nice plush. The embroidery is nice. This is my first Hex plush, by the way, so you know it makes sense why it's like, you know, this is my first time getting one. So from what I tell, it's probably the best one they've released. I think maybe the Spring Jam one looks really good, but that's not out yet, so don't count technically. But yeah, we'll take off the head so we can talk about the rest of the body. So the rest of the body for Bonnie, the bow tie. I want to talk about the bow tie because I think this side of the bow tie is a bit bigger than that side, because it seems to be like, as you can see in this whole video, this one just seems a lot bigger. I don't know why. Like, is it like, it's just, this one's always just a little bit off, which is weird. Probably not intentional, but it's just a bit of a weird notice. The magnet on the head is cool as well. I think this might be the strongest magnet as well, because as you can see here, I'll prove an example. So if I get Bonnie's face, right, and I put it on like the arm, that's not going to hold up. Like, that falls off straight away. But if I put it on the head, oh shit, on the head, you know, that's not coming off. That's not like properly, yeah, if I properly shake it off, that's not coming off. So it seems to be that the strongest magnet is this one or that one. Because I think the issue is as well is that there's a very thin line of felt on top of the magnet, which makes it so the strength of the magnet would be a lot more powerful, which you know, that makes sense. They've got a power magnet on the face, but you know, the whole thing with the face position is annoying. But anyway, again, the buttons on the thing are nice. The little hex like embroidery thing, it's a cool, like, unique touch. I much prefer like the uniqueness of Hex than like U2s, because U2s, like, I'm not really a big fan of like the eyes on U2s. They look quite shit. Like, especially on like the anime ones, they look really shit. But yeah, the Hex ones I don't mind too much. They're pretty good. It's the same kind of thing as like Funko Pops, really. Like, I don't mind Funko Pops, I like them, but you know, it's same deal. And also having the buttons on the chest is pretty cool as well, because it's like, you know, meant to be buttons, but it's not buttons. But you know, you get the point. The wire again as well. I think it's the only time this has happened. I think it's the only example of this on the entire thing outside of that and like face. And it looks good. It reminds me of the Springtrap plush. I'm pretty sure that's what it's meant to be, like, based off, kinda. And yeah, it's made out of the same material. It has the same kind of like little plastic bit on the end. Yeah, it's the same kind of thing. And then the legs, and this leg, I really like this leg because the foot is like actually like, I think it's the first time they've done an actual foot that looks like a foot. So as we can see here, Funko is just like a little stub, and the U2s, it's just like a little stub as well. But yeah, this is the first plush that actually has a proper foot on it, which is really cool. Which, you know, that's good. And also the embroidery on the endo is really cool as well. I like that. There is like a weird silver bit as well, which is actually embroidered. It's not made of this like material, which I'll get to in a minute. Yeah, it's pretty good. Also as well as a bunny tail. Oh, and there's these on the back. I really like how they do it on this where the fur is like a lot higher than the actual dent, which makes it actually look like a rip and tear. But it reminds me of the Percy Poodle makeshift plush slightly, like these kind of little holes. But yeah, I do like that detail, because if it was been on the surface, it wouldn't look like that. Like that's what Funko do when they make like a tear. They put it on top of the fur, but doing it inside of the fur is how you should do it. I don't think many companies pick up on, so that's a cool detail. And then also we've got here again, there's another little like that is embroidered, which I don't mind, but like I much prefer this kind of copper material. It looks pretty cool. But here comes the foot, and I really don't like this foot because it doesn't look like an endo foot. And I get they can't do it, but they should just make it like square, like kind of boxy, and they can do boxy stuff because they don't look like the mangle parts. But also as well, issue is the reason this thing isn't standing up properly is because this is like soft and slippery, you know, it's like all that. And that's why it keeps falling over, because this is like, you know, it's got grip to it. It's got the little nubs and all that shit. This is like, you know, uppy and downy, like, you know, it's a flat, it's like a flat, like round surface, so it's gonna slip over and shit, which is a bit annoying. But you know, I'm gonna put this on a shelf that's like, you know, wood, so it won't be an issue. But you know, it's just a little bit annoying. And then the arm as well. I should talk about the arm. The arm is very good. It's like nice material. There's a cut in the back I didn't realise till now. Went out the embroidered material, which I don't. No, actually, no, I saw it because I didn't realize how much of this was on there. But yeah, it's not a big issue. And the hand looks good. There is a bit of like cutting and shit on the like metal endo, which I don't think is supposed to be there, but I guess because it's more a compact design, it has a lot of you know, it makes sense why there's loads of like kind of little mix-ups and shit, which I don't mind too much. But yeah, it's definitely cool. I definitely like my favorite thing of like playing around with this thing is like just like moving the arm up and down. Like it's pretty cool moving the arm because it's like it's basically a plush action figure essentially. It's, you know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll put it in there. Oh, for fun. Again, it's that foot. Anyway, so to compare them to things, obviously we got the Bonnie thing here, and then we got the Withered Bonnie Funko Pop, which you're gonna tell it's a different colour. Like they use a lot more lighter material, which I definitely prefer for Withered Bonnie than this like dark, like kind of sand bluish. I think this kind of sand. I like the more of a sand blue colour than like a kind of dark blue colour. Actually, I do like the Funko Endo. Like this is better than the YouTube one. I'm just saying it like straight. Also, I got the copper, like the silver. Like that's cool. Also, actually, it actually has like the FNAF 2 Endo foot, which is really cool. And also, actually, is that even the? I think that might be the FNAF 4 Endo foot, maybe. I think so. I'm not sure. I swear this foot's on other Funko I've seen before. Probably not the Nightmares, but the hand is the FNAF 2 Endo, which is cool. I don't know why I'm fucking talking about this. It's meant to be a Hex review. Yeah, you can see and compare them there. But another thing I want to bring out is that I'll use the foot as an example. Just fucking whacking there. Is that I'm pretty sure. So I got going for the YouTube here. I'm pretty sure this is the same material, but like I think maybe a bit cheaper. Or the used one's a bit cheaper. I'm not sure. But I think sure they are the same material. It's just kind of like weird, like dotty, like I don't know what the word for this here is, but it's the same. It's the same as this one, which I want to put. Which I always wondered if it was, and it appears to be. It's very interesting to me though, because like I don't know if one's kind of because one of them's definitely like cheaper than the other, but I can't really tell because I don't know what this material is. But looking at the scratches and cuts of this one, it appears to be like cheaper. But then with this one's a lot more kind of like flimsy than this one. This one's kind of like tough and like rough. So I don't know. I don't know if Hex have been the cheap ones or it's U2s. I don't really know. I don't really care, to be honest. But you know, it's an interesting little neat fun fact and stuff and all that shit and whatever. And fucking woo. But anyway, that's my review on the Hex with Bonnie. Should you buy him? Yeah, I'd say yeah. If you get like one Hex plush, get this one, or like maybe like Springtrap or something when he releases. But yeah, really a plush. You know, like and subscribe and all that shit. I should be back to normal now. I'll probably make a video next week if I can find something to make a video on. Yeah, anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.
All I've done is try to be nice to you and you still don't like me. How can you not like me? Okay, I'll tell you.
Bendy was a little devil thing who was brought to life on the silver screen. Used to make 'em chuckle, now he makes 'em scream. It's Bendy and the devil's swing. Flashback to the place that made the cartoon sing, where the cobwebs grow and the floorboards creak, and it's all connected to an evil scheme. It's Bendy and the ink machine.